WTIM.com. Thanks to our wonderful sponsors, especially First National Bank, the Quality Bank in Pana, Assumption, Taylorville, Blue Mound, and Decatur. FDIC insured. We'll see you there.
WTIM. Good morning, Central Illinois, and welcome to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and it's time now for our bi-weekly Chamber Chat. I've got two guests with me in studio today. I'll introduce each of them one at a time for you. On my right, one of the ambassadors for the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, Julie Mayer. Julie, welcome back in.
Thanks, Reed. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you in. It's been a while because I know we've had April Wolf a couple times. I think maybe Crystal Baker was in once or twice. So you're back, and it's good to have you back, certainly. And then to my left, we have one of the supervisors for the Taylorville Township, Billie Heberling. Billie, welcome into you.
Good morning.
Yeah, good to have you in as well. And Billie, we'll focus on you in the second part of the interview. And for the first part, we're going to turn it back over to Julie. We've got a lot to talk about relating to the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, as is typically the case around this time of the year. And we got a couple new members. Tell us about them.
We do. We have 3 new members to talk about. The first one is AD Lux Nail and Hair Salon in Morrisonville. So this is a very exciting announcement because this business is being launched by a young entrepreneur, a woman, and is our first member in Morrisonville. So we're excited to see Adriana Davis succeed in this business adventure, and we'll share more about the upcoming grand opening and ribbon cutting as it becomes available and it's scheduled. And our second new member is Lincoln Prairie Trail Conservancy. It is such an asset to Christian County to have this trail in our area, and we're real excited to work with this dedicated group of people who are striving to improve the terrain, expand events on the trail, and increase tourism in our area. And our third new one is Nolan Services in Stonington. Nolan is a family-owned and operated restroom rental and septic, plumbing, and HVAC services. They've been around for a really long time. They service clients all throughout Central Illinois, and we're happy to have them as new members of the Chamber.
I bet their services come in handy for such events as Chili Fest.
That would be true. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
And then and we'll talk about Chili Fest in just a moment.
Okay.
Also, the Lincoln Prairie Trail Conservancy, I had no idea that they had joined until right now. We actually have them on the show occasionally. So,
great.
Really cool to hear about that.
That's great, yeah.
With the Lincoln Prairie Trail Conservancy, and welcome as well to the nail salon that you mentioned in Morrisonville. Excited to hear about that. Sounds like not only are they new to the chamber, but they're new in existence as well.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, brand new. So, that is super cool.
Yep, we'll be looking forward to their grand opening. So
yes, congrats to everyone involved for that. Let's get to some member news. A lot going on. Where do you want to take us?
Well, a new school year began today in Taylorville, and so we wish all the teachers, students, and staff a great year. Next are golf outings for Heart Media Group tomorrow, the 14th, the Christian County Coal Mine Museum on September 12th. Taylorville Memorial Hospital's Glow Golf event is just around the corner on September 25th as well. And the back to school sale going on today at Sussie's on South Main in Taylorville is from 4 to 8 p.m.
Okay, yeah, a lot of exciting things going on with back to school. Yeah, first day here in Taylorville. And it sounds like some of the news going on relates to just that for all that's going on. So there you go. In terms of members, what about news involving the chamber more directly?
Well, I had one more. Shoe Sensation is having a BOGO sale today, and it's going on right now today. So everybody should head out there and see what they can find for back to school shoes and stuff.
Yeah, back to school shoes and all of that. So, so there you go. Any other member news that you?
Nope, that's it for that.
Awesome. Now chamber news.
Now chamber news. So Chili Fest sponsorship opportunities are open to the public, and they can be found on Facebook, on our Facebook page, and our Chili Fest page on our website. Chili Fest is a unique opportunity to put your brands in front of a hugely diverse group of locals and visitors alike, and it's a great way to support the biggest event in the city of Taylorville, as well as supporting local businesses who benefit from the business that Chili Fest brings in that weekend. We have sponsorship levels from $100 to $1,000, and each have their own set of benefits. So contact us at chamber@taylorvillechamber.com or by calling 217-824 4919 to make sure your business, organization, or family ignite their brands at Chili Fest.
Yes, and I know those sponsorships tend to go pretty quickly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and so,
So
especially those higher up ones.
Make sure you contact and see. So
yes, contact and see, and beat everyone else.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
everyone else to getting your sign up.
Exactly.
So that's perfect.
Yeah.
Chili Fest, really excited about that, and that'll be coming up.
It's a
in
great
October.
event. We always enjoy it so much. I love coming up to the square and just seeing it just full of people and vendors and everything else. So
yeah,
it's
and
great.
I got my first taste of it last year. Can't
You
wait for
did?
this year.
Oh, good.
As well.
Good.
Well, we here at the Heart Media Group, we had our presence, so it's
Sure.
not required. So
yeah.
but yeah,
But
no,
you
it was
had
a
fun,
ton.
didn't you?
Yes,
Yes.
it was a
Okay.
ton of fun, and yeah, can't wait for it this year
Great.
as well. Business after hours, we always love hearing about that. What's coming up?
Yep. The next Business After Hours is hosted by the Christian County CEO program in September. So keep an eye out for the date to be announced and where it's going to be and everything else. So,
Okay.
and this is your official invitation to become a member of the chamber. So please, anybody that would like to become a member, contact any of us, Facebook, website, whatever. We'll get all the information for you.
Okay. And what's the process like for becoming a member? Right after that initial contact.
I mean, basically, the ambassadors try to go out. That's part of our job too, is to try and get new members, and we give them a packet of all the things that they would be entitled to as members. And we have a lot of things. I mean, we want to promote you as much as possible. So that grand openings, ribbon cuttings, and we just had an anniversary ribbon cutting at. Oh gosh, Sydney's, the little books,
Yes.
the Cowell's bookstore yeah. Thank you.
Sydney.
Help me. Thank you. Yes. Anyway, so that was a couple Saturdays ago, and it was very well attended, and it was a rainy day and everything, but it was a great opportunity. So we do anything we can to promote you, like I said, your anniversaries or whatever, and anything going on, it can be sent out by the chamber newsletter, and we just a lot of interaction. And the Business After Hours is always great. You can really connect with other business owners and get ideas and things like that. So
awesome. So you go to the businesses,
Yes.
promote it, and
Yes.
then if they
pretty much
and then they fill out the paperwork.
fill out the paperwork.
as
It's
soon as
as
they
easy as
find
that.
the
Yes.
benefits quite irresistible, which I'm sure they do.
Yes.
and,
Yes.
And then they're in. It sounds like.
Yes.
Well, they're in, and then they get announced on this show here.
Yes,
So-
they do.
So,
Yes,
so
they do.
That's really
That's
cool.
the first step. Yes.
That's the first step.
Yeah.
That's your induction, and then
Right.
and then you go from there.
Right.
So really cool in terms of becoming a member. Anything else you want people to know about upcoming events or where to find you folks?
I don't think so. I think we covered most of it. I mean, the whole focus is on Chili Fest right now.
Yep, that's
so
right.
getting ready for all of that and getting people together and people to work the booths and everything else. So it's a big process. It's yes. I mean, so it's very exciting though.
Yes, and I know less than 2 weeks ago you opened up the pageant registrations. Do you happen to know where you're at with that?
I really don't yet.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
okay.
sure. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we'll find out shortly.
Sure.
I know that's a popular thing
Yes.
as well. Well, thank you for all those updates, Julie. It's great to hear about everything that's going on at the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. That's Julie Mayer, a chamber ambassador with the chamber. And let's go to break. And when we come back, we'll talk with the chamber's member guest today, Billie Heberling, a supervisor with the Taylorville Township. And we're going to hear what's going on over there. And they've got a connection as well to Chili Fest to talk about. And that'll be right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Got driveway problems? Is grass creeping into your rocks and rocks ending up in your grass? Tired of fighting it year-round? Call Cousin Bill. We stop loose rocks for good, so your driveway stays neat, clean, and low maintenance. No more mess, no more hassle, just results that last. Call 217-788-7777 for your free estimate today, or visit
ILPaving.com. If you're like most people, finding extra money for your savings just doesn't happen. Hi, this is Julie Sanchez at People's Bank and Trust, and we have the solution you've been looking for. Sign up for our Save by Spendings Roundup program, and we'll round up your purchases to the next dollar, then transfer that change to your savings account. It's as easy as shop, enjoy, and save. Start saving for the things you really want with our Save by Spending Roundup program. Call 888-PBT-1954 and let us put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Find out all the great things happening in the Pana area on the WTIM Pana Morning Show, Tuesdays from 8:40 till 10. You'll hear interviews with Pana area community, nonprofit, and business leaders each week. The WTIM Pana Morning Show is brought to you by these sponsors.
Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Bob Riding's Pana, and Okanee Chop Shop.
Another discount store's rolled into town. That's okay, because when you've spent 30 years helping people sleep better, you don't need to be everything to everyone. At Just Beds, they do one thing exceptionally well. Beds. Quality beds. Expert advice. Comfy prices that stack up to big box stores. They don't sell lawn furniture, televisions, or power tools. They sell better sleep. They're the Yawn Exterminators, helping neighbors wake up refreshed for 3 decades. Just Beds, 30 years of sleep expertise makes all the difference.
Just Beds.
It's back to school time, and Prairie Farms has all the dairy favorites your family needs to start the day strong. Fill lunch boxes and breakfast tables with delicious dairy products like flavored milk, creamy yogurt, and protein-packed cottage cheese. Prairie Farms dairy products are packed with essential nutrients and protein that growing kids and their families need to power through the day. This back-to-school season, fuel every day with the award-winning taste of locally made, naturally delicious Prairie Farms dairy products.
Whether you need a same-day procedure or life-saving care in an emergency, Taylorville Memorial Hospital has the technology and the team to deliver exceptional care. It's where great care comes together. Learn more at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Ready for a new journey? Durham School Services is hiring school bus drivers in Taylorville. To learn more, click their rotating banner ad on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM.
And we're back on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station, and the show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and this is the bi-weekly Chamber Chat. We heard in the first segment from one of the Chamber's ambassadors, Julie Mayer, and for the second segment, we're going to focus on their member guest today, Billie Heberling, a supervisor for the Taylorville Township. First, just talk a little bit about what you folks do at Taylorville Township.
Oh gosh, we do a little bit of everything. So the road commissioner on the road side of it, of course, he takes care of all the roads and stuff in the township and plowing the snow and oiling and chipping and things like that. So we've been really busy with that. And then on the town side of it, that's me, the supervisor. We have a general assistance program. So we are like the last stop shop. So for the very, very needy and the very low income, we help those that are waiting for their disability to come through, and we're helping them with their basic needs. You know, a lot of people think, oh, they get, SNAP or whatever, but SNAP doesn't pay for shampoo and toilet paper and things like that. So we help with that, and we help with their rent and things like that. And then for like senior citizens that are just on Social Security, when those electric bills are super high, we will help a senior citizen with their monthly utilities so that they can pay for their medication instead.
That's right. So, and you mentioned a lot to kind of go off. You mentioned, we'll go with the with the electric bills. Those have been pretty high. Like,
yes.
Have you noticed kind of an increase in folks, reaching out for help?
Yes, we have noticed a large increase, but we'll notice more of it in the winter months because we also work hand in hand with other agencies in town, which is like CEFS and things like that. They also have the light heat program. So once they are like out of funding, then they circle them over to us, and we help at that point as well.
Okay, so something else you folks are involved in right there. I think you folks are also the site of one of the micro food pantries. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
We have a micro food pantry. I'm super excited. We were asked this year to be able to host that, and we take care of that and we stock it weekly, and it is absolutely fabulous. I love the fact that it's there, able, ready, and I even have local people that will put like fresh vegetables and stuff like that in them from their garden so that they can pick it up. So I'm super excited to promote that as well.
Yeah. And it sounds like you have like a lot of people in the community, just kind of coming together for your overall cause.
Yes.
And you've highlighted some of those things.
Yes.
Okay. Now that is wonderful for everyone involved, really, who needs that. Something else you do, or you are doing this year, and I think, you did it last year as well, the Festival of Trees. Tell our listeners about that.
Absolutely. I'm super excited about this. This will be our third year doing the Festival of Trees. It's going to be on November 21st, and it goes from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's a free event. Everybody is welcome. We'll have Santa there from 2 to 5. We have the magical singers from the Taylorville High School that come in and they perform from 3 to 5. We have a magic mailbox that goes directly to the North Pole so that kids can mail their letters off to Santa, and Santa will write them back. And so they'll get a letter within a couple weeks back from Santa because, the mail's kind of slow sometimes. So it takes a little bit for Santa to get that letter back to them.
But wait, so do the reindeer take the letters?
I don't know how that magic mailbox works. I just know that the elves bring it down, they set it all up, and the letter disappears, and I don't know where it goes.
Okay, because I thought they do rush delivery.
They could. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just know that Santa uses the mail, and so the kids can check their mailbox every day to see if they got a letter from Santa.
Okay. All right. That sounds like a lot of fun, and you get the really festive atmosphere. It sounds like with everything you described. So
how this works is that we ask the local community, businesses, and members to either bring. Now we have some donated trees, so we have trees that just need decorated, and then we also accept like gift cards and baskets and things like that. And we have a silent auction, and everything is on display for all day long. So starting at 10 a.m. to about 5 p.m., our silent auction will go on. And at 5 p.m., we'll close the auction. And then we'll announce the winners to everybody. So if they want to pay for their item and pick it up that day, they can. If they want to pick up the tree, and we do this especially right before Thanksgiving because a lot of people put their trees up by Thanksgiving. So that way, if they want to pick up the tree and it's already decorated, makes it easier.
Yes.
Save some time for mom.
Yeah.
And we've had businesses decorate. I mean, these trees are beautiful.
I'll bet. And yeah, I mean, you can't turn down a good Christmas tree right around that time of the year. So that's really cool. Anything else you wanted to highlight about that, or is that?
Just basically that they can reach out to us by calling 217-824-4816, or we have email at Taylorville TWP at ctifiber.com, and they can either contact me, Billie, or my assistant, Lisa, and we'd be happy to help. We have forms that we can fill out for you, or you can pick them up. We can mail them to you. We can email them to you. And I'm super excited about it. And all proceeds go to the Taylorville Food Pantry.
Okay.
So last year we raised $3,000 and gave it to the Taylorville Food Pantry right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about that.
No, that's great. And again, just lines up with what you folks do. And it's a fun way to contribute. So then again, the Festival of Trees, November 21st. About a minute ago, you folks at the Taylorville Township are going to be sponsoring the main stage, it looks like, at Chili Fest. Talk about what goes into that.
Well, to be a sponsor, there's not a whole lot that you really have to do. You get a lot of incentives to be a sponsor. Yes. But I also have been involved with the Chili Fest during my time at Taylorville Township, where I ran Kids Zone.
Okay.
And just being involved and seeing how everything works and how much work is put into that Chili Fest, it does make you appreciate and makes it easier to write that check to be a sponsor.
Yes, and that's just you folks being connected with the town and doing all of that for the folks who need it. Billie Heberling and Julie Mayer have been my guests in this part of the show. Billie and Julie, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for listening here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes with another conversation, so please stay tuned.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville. 96.1 FM Taylorville. 107.5 FM Shelby.